Hello, Word Pathfinder. I am extremely excited. I am pleased and grateful to be connecting with you. Why am I making this video? The social, political, and macroeconomic environment globally and nationally have been described with the acronym, VUCA. What is VUCA? V stands for volatility, U stands for uncertainty, C stands for complexity, and A stands for ambiguity. So you find out that it's been described as a volatile, complex, uncertain, and ambiguous environment. This is a very challenging environment, to do business. But as challenging as this environment is, we are not only expected to navigate the environment successfully, we are also expected to thrive. So what must we do, to do that? You must understand that every challenge comes with opportunity. So the complexity, the challenging, and the tough time comes with its own opportunity. So what do we need to do to be able to take advantage of this opportunity? Because it's important, that we understand what we must do, to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. I come with 4 things I think that are extremely important that we must do this year, to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. The first one is that you must come to the table with superior ideas. What do I mean by superior ideas? Every time people, have a flash of a solution, to a problem, they say they have an idea. So when I say that you need to have, innovative in your thinking this year, you need to come to the table with superior ideas. It means that, you need to first understand the problem, because innovative thinking doesn't start with, idea. It starts with understanding the problem. So what is the problem that you are trying to solve? How well do you understand the problem? Do you know the people that have the problem? Do you know what they are trying to do? You know the challenges they are facing, the pains they are having, trying to solve this problem. So it is important that you understand the problem, so that you'll be able to find a solution to it. And you must understand that in trying to solve a problem, there's not just one single solution to a problem. There are multiple solutions to a problem. So the question is that you ask yourself, how might we be able to do this, to be able to get this result? So what you are acknowledging, by asking that kind of question is that you are acknowledging that there are multiple solutions to that problem. So you are trying to find the one that is more effective, the one that is more sustainable, so that you can be able to come up with a superior solution. So my advice this year is that you must come to the table, with the mindset of solution. So everywhere you go, you are asking yourself, what is solution to this? You must be solution minded, to be able to navigate successfully, the challenging environment that we have described. The second thing that is very important, in trying to navigate this environment and also trying to thrive in this environment is that beyond the idea, you must take action. So execution is going to be extremely important this year, and that's why I think that, the next thing that is important is obsessive execution. You must be an obsessive executioner. You must take action with speed of implementation. So every time you have an idea, you must be quick to act on it. And what I'm going to recommend in trying to act on your idea is what I call structured experimentation. What is structured experimentation? It's taking quick steps with the goal to get feedback, You don't have all the answer, but you want to get feedback from the market. So you are taking quick action to get feedback, so that you can use the feedback to improve the process. So the next time, that you are taking action, based on the feedback you got from the markets. And that makes you take superior, when you wait to have all the information, you'll find out that, you might be paralyzed by analysis and you'll be able to take action. So it's important this year, that you take quick action. And the goal of that is to ensure that what works that you need to repeat, what is not working that you need to do differently, or what is not working that you need to trash altogether. So it must be important that we take quick action using, structured experimentation to get feedback from the market. The third thing that is important that we need to look into as we try to navigate this challenging environment is the fact that, our mindset is going to be very important. Listen to this. If your mindset is not congruent with your action, your mindset will cancel the result of your action. So it's important, that you have the right mindset this year as you take those action, because if you don't do that, you find yourself like somebody running on the treadmill. So you are taking a lot of action and you can't see the result. Why? Because you are taking the action with the wrong mindset. So what would I recommend? The first thing is that you must act in faith this year. Act, with the belief that your action the consequence of your action is going to be good. Your action is going to bring about your intended purpose and even exceed expectation. So that's going to be important this year. Above all, you must act with a value thinker mindset. What is the value thinker mindset? It's a mindset that put value above money. This year, you must put value above money. It is said that if all you get paid, is just money for all you do, you'll always be underpaid. So this is going to be important. The last thing, the final thing I want to talk about is that this year you will need a lot of collaboration. It's going to be collaboration. Because it is said that if you want to go fast, yes, go alone. But the challenge is that very soon you will get stuck. But if you want to go far, what happens? You go, as a team. All right. So this year you will need a lot of, collaboration. If you talk about company is more than one person. So if you say you run an organization, you have a company, you will always need more than one person, to be able to perform, effectively. So this year is collaboration. So everywhere you go, the question you need to be asking is that, what can we do together? How can we solve problems together? How can we create solutions together? This year, it has to be collaboration. And that's why I'm here for you, offering myself as a partner in progress. We need to collaborate together and be able to navigate this complex environment and at the same time be able to thrive. This is going to be important, this year. I have made up my mind, and committed my entire life, to serving you and serving humanity. I learned this, after several years of working for the wrong reason. I find out that a lot of people work for survival. They work for what they can get, okay? And the ones that are able to overcome survival, they work for, to expand their life. They want the best things of life. But the challenge about this is about what you can get. But I found out that the most successful people, not just in terms of material success, but in terms of fulfillment, in terms of significance, in terms of relevance, are people who work to serve. So this year, I want to serve you. I've made up my mind that it's going to be my giving year. I'm going to give up my time. I'm going to give up my energy. I'm going to share, I'm going to help. I'm going to share my experience. I'm going to share idea. And that's why I encourage you, to ensure that you follow me on all my social media handles and ensure that, you are part of the conversation. You are part of, the movement, that we're trying to create to be able to collaboratively, navigate this environment and at the same time, be able to thrive. Very important. So make sure that you follow me. Make sure you subscribe to my channels and set the notification button so that you can be carried, along. Who do I want to serve this year? I call you Word Pathfinder. Who is a Word Pathfinder? A Word Pathfinder or Word Pathfinders are those who are value thinkers. They are business builders. Okay, they create, wealth by doing what they love. Word Pathfinders are people who create, wealth, by creating value and creating wealth for others. Okay, every time they find consistently new and innovative way, to create value and create wealth for others. Okay, the value people, the value ethics, the value character, and they have strong value, in terms of what they do in the marketplace. All right. And, they make a lot of money, they make a fortune helping a lot of people. So their focus is how to help a lot of people. In the process, they create wealth. So I am a Wealth Pathfinder. If you consider yourself a Wealth Pathfinder, you need to join this movement and ensure, okay, that, you are part of the movement. So how am I going to be serving you this year? Okay, we're going to be having weekly podcasts, video podcasts like this. And that's why I've asked you to ensure, that you subscribe and follow me on my social media handle so that, you'll be part of the conversation, you'll be part of the movement. So you are not just here to get support, you are also here to see how you can make contribution, how you can join the conversation and ensure that together, we are thriving together. Secondly, we're going to be having monthly Startup to Fortune Masterclass. In this masterclass, I'll be sharing, my experience with our tribe of mentors. Our tribe of mentors are accomplished, people who are ready, to share their experience and contribute to your growth and development. And one thing that is significant about, our monthly Startup to Fortune Masterclass is that this year I'm going to be sharing all my paid courses for free. You don't want to miss that. This is going to be, very important. Of course, we're going to be having, monthly and weekly content creation, that will ensure that, we contribute to your development. The goal is that, we want to leapfrog Africa, through business development. We want to leapfrog Africa, through entrepreneurship. And, we're encouraging you, to join the movement and ensure that, you get the support that you need and also make the contribution you can make. Together, collaboratively, I'm certain that we'll not only navigate this challenging environment, we'll be able, to strive. And at the end of the year, we'll look back and we'll see how far, we've been able to help ourselves. I'll see you next week. Thank you for your time and have a good day.